explanation of this we will discuss here. Okay. So basically, this is the basic structure of human eye. This is the basic structure of human eye. I am not saying this is a human eye. This is just the structure of the human eye, just the important part we have shown here. Okay, the structure of the human eye. So, first part, just a minute. Okay, now it's fine. One by one, we will discuss. This whole thing is known as the eyeball. This whole thing is known as the eyeball. Eyeball. Okay, this is eyeball. This is whole eyeball. Basically, this outer portion, this outer portion is looking like convex portion. This outer portion of this eye is convex portion, and this convex portion is known as the cornea. Is known as the cornea. So light enters in eye through this cornea. Okay, suppose here is some object, here is some object, and from this object the light will enter, the light will enter through cornea into the eye. Okay, basically this cornea is convex from outer side, so some of the light will be converged here. We know that convex lens is a converging lens, so due to convex structure or convex shape of the cornea, some of the light from this object will be converged. Okay, after that there is a part iris, there is a part iris. Okay, so iris is basically this is iris, this is iris. So here I have seen how iris looks. So basically in our eyes, uh, two things are there. One is iris and another is pupil. One is iris, another is pupil. So this part is iris and this black part is pupil. And what is the work of the iris? This iris controls the size of the pupil. This is the iris, and this iris, due to the contraction and the expansion of the iris, the light or the size of the pupil increases or decreases. Okay, so basically iris controls the amount of light entering the eye by adjusting the size of the pupil. I have told you this is the pupil. Iris contract, pupil contract. Iris expand, pupil expand. See here, this is the case now. Here the pupil is small in size as compared to this size. Okay, so I will tell you the function also. What are the functions? So basically iris controls the amount of light entering the eye by adjusting the size of the pupil according to the intensity of light entering the eye. Intensity of light entering the eye means, suppose large amount of light is entering the eye, large amount of eye is entering the eye than the normal value, then what will be the work of the iris? The iris will contract, the iris will contract, and due to that the size of the pupil becomes small, the size of the pupil becomes small, and the required amount of light will go into the eye through pupil. Suppose you are at a place like in a cinema hall. You are in cinema hall. If you went there, So you will see there is very less amount of light there. Okay. So we can say that there is a intensity of light less than the normal value. Okay. So there what will happen? The size of the iris will try to increase the size of the pupil. So here, due to this iris, the pupil size increases, or you can say this iris expand, so that this pupil will expand, and what will happen? More amount of light will enter in your eyes through this pupil. So see here, when outside light is bright, pupil becomes small, so that less light goes into the eye. See here, this is the pupil, and this pupil has very small size as compared to this size. Why? Because this eye is in a region where more light is present, and this eye here, see, the size of the pupil is large. Size of the pupil is large, so you can say this eye is present in a region where there is a large amount of light. For example, if you are in very bright sunny day, if you are at somewhere at a very bright sunny day, and there is the large amount of light there, so this will be the case. This will be the case means the size of the pupil that time will become small. Okay, size of the pupil will become small here. And when you are in a cinema hall, so this will be the condition. Here the size of the pupil becomes large due to iris, so that required amount of light will go into your eyes for the formation of the image, or you can say for the visibility of the object clearly. So here I have shown this eye is in the bright light. This is the eye in the bright light. So this is basically iris, and this is pupil. So see, size of the pupil is small than the iris. So what you can say, this eye is present in the bright light. So this eye is present in the bright light. Bright light. So here you can see size of the pupil is less. Size of the pupil is less. More. Sorry, size of the pupil is more. So size of the pupil more means more light will enter. The more there will be a requirement of the more light to enter into the eye. So this eye will be present in dim light. This light will be present in dim light. So basically, this is the definition of cornea. The light coming from the object enters the eye through cornea. So light enters the eye through cornea. The outer surface of the cornea is convex in shape. See, bulging outward. This surface is a bulging outward. Bulging outward is a convex shape. Bulging outward is a convex shape. Got it? Okay. Okay, so just a minute. Hmm. Okay, so this is cornea. I have explained what is cornea. Iris, I have explained. Pupil, I have explained. Okay, so light enters through the pupil, and size of the pupil is adjusted by iris. Now this is the eye lens. This is the eye lens, and this eye lens is approximately convex in shape. This eye lens is approximately convex in shape, and these are the suspensory ligaments. These are the suspensory ligament means these ligaments. Suppose this is a lens. You can imagine, na? This is a lens, and this lens is attached with uh, these fingers. So these fingers will be the ligament, and this will be the lens. This will be the lens. Okay. So these are the suspensory ligaments. Suspensory ligaments are attached to the convex eye lens. Now, eye lens is a convex lens. So first, light will enter through cornea. Okay, some light here will be conversed, and after that, the light will enter into the pupil according to the intensity, and after that, the light will pass through this eye lens, and this eye lens is a convex lens. What type of lens? Convex lens. So this is a convex lens, and lens produces the image. So basically there is a natural system. There is a natural system there. This eye lens for a normal eye produces the image of this object at retina. And now what is retina? Basically retina is some type of screen. Retina is some type of screen on which the image is obtained. Like right now, you are getting my image on the screen of your phone or your laptop, whatever you have. Okay, so this you can just compare the retina with the screen. Basically, image is formed on retina for the normal eye. I am talking about again and again for the normal eye, for the object. Basically, what happens now? Image is formed at the retina. Image is formed at the retina. Here, from this object, light enters through cornea, and after that pupil, and after that eye lens, and after eye lens, the image is formed at the retina. Now, retina have the light sensitive cells. Retina has light sensitive cells. These light sensitive cells are known as the rods and cones. These light sensitive means cells which are able to sense the light, and these are known as the rods and cones. And rods rod cell name is given due to the shape of that cell. Rod cell is in the form of the rod. Rod is like this cylindrical rod. This is a rod. Cone type of cell is, this is cone. So rod cells and cone cells are present. These rods and cone cells are light sensitive cells. So image on retina, when image will form on retina, these rods and cones gets activated, and these rods and cone cells get activated, and due to that these cells converted the image into the electrical signal. Converted the image into the electrical signal. Now signal, electrical signal. Okay, so electrical signal is produced, and that electrical signal is processed to the mind. Okay, to the brain, you can say, is sent to the brain through this optical nerve. You can say this optical nerve works as the wire for the current. Okay, like current na, current wire, in wire current flows. In optical nerve there will be the electrical signals, and those electrical signals, after reaching in our brain, there will be some processing. And due to that processing, we will we are able to see the object clearly. Basically this is a convex lens, and this convex lens produces the real and inverted image, ulti image. Okay, real and inverted image on retina. Okay, but due to the processing of our mind, we are not going in that detail. Due to the processing of that mind, we are able to get the erect image. We are able to get the erect image. And basically, two things are there also. These are the ciliary muscles. Basically, the function of the ciliary muscles is to adjust the shape of the lens. Is to adjust the shape of the lens according to the intensity of the light entering into the eye. Okay, so due to the action of the ciliary muscles, sometimes the lens becomes thin, sometimes the lens becomes thick, that we will discuss later. And there is one more thing, aqueous humor. Aqueous humor is basically a liquid made from the water. Okay, this is made from the water, and this is present between the cornea, or in this region this aqueous humor is present, and between the lens and the retina there is another liquid, that is vitreous humor is present. Okay, so basically the eyeball is approximately spherical in shape, having a diameter of 2.5 centimeter. Basically we assume that. Okay, okay, so we will write first. Just wait. Okay, so we have discussed the cornea, we have discussed the iris. Now we will discuss what is pupil. Okay, we will write. Basically we have already discussed what is. So Azaan, from tomorrow, join the class on time. Okay,
Okay, sir.
because otherwise uh, I will not able to complete the syllabus on time, and you know that very well. Okay, so join the class on time. You can just take uh, 5 minutes extra. Okay, to join the class. Don't be late because your examination are near. When will be your final exams?
Sir, in mid or end of February.
So mid and end of February. So basically, I will finish this chapter uh, very early if you will join the class on time. And I have already made the content properly, and I have made the content like this so that this chapter should be completed in a better way and in a less time. Why? Because I know that you were absent from uh, many days because of your exam. So accordingly, I have managed the things. Okay, so from now, try to join the classes on time. Don't miss the classes. Okay, because we are spending here 1 hour, and thus that 1 hour is very important. Why I'm saying this 1 hour is very important? Because here we are not doing the gossips. We are discussing a thing, like we are discussing the human eye, and human eye, you can see a very important part of the human, I will say the most important part. Because if you can imagine, if some person do not have the eyes, what that person, what will be the feeling of that person, you can imagine. And we are lucky enough that God has given us eye, and we are studying, and we are able to listen. Okay. So, pupil is basically a hole. This is a hole in the middle of the iris. In the middle of the iris, it appears black because no light is reflected from it. I have told you when we were discussing the chapter reflection. Okay, why some objects appears black? Because in sunlight there are seven colors. In sunlight there are seven colors. So all the colors of that sunlight are absorbed by the black color. No color will be reflected back. No color will be reflected back. That is why the black color looks black. Why the yellow color looks yellow? Why the yellow color looks yellow? Because light have the seven colors. All of the six colors are absorbed by the yellow color, yellow object, and yellow color only is reflected back by that. And that reflection, due to that reflection, you are getting that object is yellow. For example, this is yellow. Why? Because all the light is absorbed by this. All the six color of the light is absorbed by this. Only yellow color is reflected back. That is why this is looking like red. So pupil is a hole in middle, a hole in middle of iris. It appears black. It appears black because no light is reflected from it. No light is reflected from it. No light is reflected from it. Now eye lens, if we will talk about eye lens is basically a convex lens. So this eye lens is made up of transparent soft and flexible material made up of proteins. So I am not going in the biology. Okay, basic things I will tell you. So here another point, being flexible, this lens is flexible. So being flexible, the shape of the lens can be changed. So being flexible, it can change its size. Size means shape and size, you can say thick and thin. Thick, sometimes it will become thin, sometimes it will become thick. Thick and thin by the action of ciliary muscles. What is the spelling of ciliary? Muscles. And I have told you this lens is held by the suspensory ligament. So you can say this lens is held in position due to suspensory ligaments. Due to suspensory ligament. Azaan, have you completed the structure of this eye in the last class? Do you have the notes right now?
Yes, sir. I think we have done it.
So if in exam the question will come, what is the draw the structure of human eye? Are you able to draw that?
Yes, sir.
So have you completed this definitions also in the last class? This cornea and iris.
No, sir.
Okay, so write down these the theory part.
Okay, sir.
Means you have completed this diagram, eh?
Yes, sir.
If you have not completed na, so what you should do? Do you know how to take the screenshot? So take the screenshot of this if you don't know.
Okay, sir.
And please, when completed, ask me to scroll down.
Scroll down.
Scroll down. So I think there is no requirement of this, so I'm just removing it. Azan, now you will continue now with the classes,
Yes, sir. Yes.
and please try to join the class on time. So in the next class, we will discuss. We will write the basic points of all the parts like eye lens, ciliary muscles, retina, blind spot, eyelid. I have not told you what is blind spot. So in the next class, I will.
Yes, sir. Can
Have you
you please
completed this?
else?
This thing completed? Azaan, have you completed this part? Hmm? Azaan, should I scroll down? Okay.